there's a lot of focus on toxic / wounded masculine consciousness, but there's actually not that much discussion around, well, is there a wounded feminine and toxic feminine consciousness?
Yeah.
And I have a theory, and I'm getting like warm even saying this, but I'm like,
it's getting hot.
Yeah, right. I have a theory that there's definitely wounded masculine consciousness, and that's like perpetrator consciousness and disconnected from others' consciousness. But I also think there's such thing as a wounded feminine consciousness, which is victimhood and disempowerment and like everything's happening to me and blame. And it's tough because here's the sneaky thing about it. It's much easier to talk about the perpetrator's crimes than the victim.
Yeah.
Because the way victimhood perpetuates more victimhood is subtle. Whereas like, hey, if a guy does something really fucked up, like he's taking advantage of someone in some way, that's obvious.
Right.
But when we're victimizing ourselves and we're disempowering ourselves and we're making other people the problem, that's much less obvious.
I agree.
So yeah, first I'm just curious what you think of that perspective, because honestly, it's the first time that I voiced it, but I was like, well, you probably can't have a wounded masculine consciousness coincident with a healthy feminine consciousness. If one's wounded, they're probably both wounded.
Yeah.
And there's not as much attention paid toward one versus the other.